JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Hi guys. Before we go into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. Local government elections set for February 26. Local government elections are to be held on February 26, with nomination day being February 8. Minister of Local Government Desmond McKenzie made the announcement earlier today at the Montego Bay Convention Centre in St. James. The occasion was a meeting of Jamaica Labour Party local government candidates at the Montego Bay Convention Centre in St. James. Under the Representation of the People Act, nomination day shall be at least 5 days clear after the announcement of an election. The law also provides for election day to be at least 16 days or not more than 23 days after nomination day. Local elections were last held in Jamaica on November 28, 2016. Constitutionally due every 4 years, the next polls were postponed in November 2020 for 3 months as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. In February 2021, the Parliament extended the delay by a further 12 months, making them due by February 27, 2022. However, the polls were postponed for a fourth time, with the polls being due no later than February 2023. 57-year-old chef gunned down in Linstead. The police in St. Catherine are probing the killing of a man who was shot dead while awaiting transportation along King Street in Linstead. The deceased has been identified as 57-year-old chef Devon George Ashman, a resident of King Street in Linstead. The police report that about 9:40 a.m. on Wednesday, January 31, Ashman was along the roadway in the vicinity of the entrance to Mickleton when he was approached by a man wearing dark-colored clothing who brandished a gun and shot him repeatedly. The man then escaped into the area. The police were alerted and Ashman was seen on the side of the road. He was assisted to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Policeman mowed down in highway hit and run involving another cop. A policeman succumbed to injuries received after being seriously injured in a hit and run involving a motorist who turned out to be a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. The injured cop was mowed down during a traffic stop along the North-South Highway last night. The cop suffered injuries to his head and other parts of his body and was rendered unconscious. He was rushed to the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital and later transferred to the Kingston Public Hospital. The deceased has been identified as Constable Roshane Lee, who was assigned to the Public Safety and the Traffic Enforcement Branch. The police report that about 11:40 p.m. on January 31, a team was conducting vehicular checkpoint duties along the highway in Unity Valley in St. Anne when the driver of a Toyota Probox motor car who was reportedly traveling at high speed was signaled to stop. The driver reportedly slowed down and then sped off, hitting the policeman in the process. Subsequent checks by the police revealed that the vehicle in question is owned by a policeman and that he was the one seen behind the wheel at the time of the incident. He has since been taken into custody. The police high command says it is saddened by Lee's death. It says its chaplaincy branch and its welfare department are providing support to the family members, friends, and colleagues of Constable Lee. Missing man found dead in Mandeville. The body of a man who was reported missing since Monday was found in bushes in the upscale Mandeville community of Ingleside on Wednesday. Relatives identified him as Colin Watts, 52, a land surveyor and resident of Anbury near Ingleside. His sister, Kay Watts, said that her brother went missing on Monday after he left home to exercise in the community. "We have been searching for him from Monday. He went missing on Monday. He went for a walk, and today Wednesday we came across the body off the road on Tangerine Drive in a little ravine. I don't think there's any foul play or anything like that," she said. She added that her brother was showing signs of depression. He has been under stress for a little while now, and a part of the reason he went to exercise on Monday morning was to release some of the stress. She said, "Everybody is devastated at this point. The whole family has been looking for him from Monday, and that in itself is very devastating. And to know that we have come across the body, it is even harder for us," she added.
On the body of my brother off the road in Tangerine Drive. We have been searching for him from Monday. He went missing on Monday. He went for a walk, and today, Wednesday, we came across the body, off the road on Tangerine Drive, in a little ravine, yes. I think Colin went for a walk. I really don't know what to say happened here, but I don't think there's any foul play or anything like that. He seemed to have slipped going down into the little ravine. Maybe hit his head or something, I am supposing. He has been under stress for a little time now, and part of the reason why he went to exercise on Monday morning to release some of the stress. He has been under a little bit of stress. Everybody is devastated at this point. The whole family has been looking for him from Monday, and that in itself, you can imagine, it's very devastating. Now that we have come across the body, it is even harder for us at this point.
Mother and daughter found dead at home in Clarendon. The Clarendon police are awaiting post-mortem results to determine whether ackee poisoning caused the deaths of a mother and daughter who were found inside their house at Brandon Hill on Wednesday evening. The deceased are 76-year-old retired teacher Sylvia Smith and a 38-year-old Natalie Larmond. Both were said to be mentally ill. The women's partially decomposed bodies were discovered about 6 o'clock by concerned residents. Michael Clark said Smith and her daughter were last seen on Monday. He said community members had been worried and went to make check when they found the bodies of the mother and daughter.
This evening I come inside this crowd and I wonder when what take place if there's an accident there. Then I get to understand they find both the mother and the daughter died in the house there. So a lot of people been worried and thinking all about this. So the police and all those people come and check it out, and all they see nothing like say is rape or the post broken or anything like that. And all they go down there and went to the kitchen there, they see a pot of ackee down there. So them wondering if it's from that ackee, they get even slow pies.
Samples of the cooked ackee, which was found on a stove, were taken by the authorities for testing. Residents reported that several days prior, the woman appeared unwell. 2 men fatally stabbed in separate incidents in Trelawney. One man is in police custody after being arrested in connection with 2 separate fatal stabbings in Falmouth, Trelawney on Wednesday night. The deceased, both of Trelawney addresses, have been identified as 44-year-old Noel Wilson of Water Lane, Falmouth, and Joel Curry of Martha Bray. According to reports from the Falmouth police, at about 9:30 p.m., Wilson was standing on Parade Street in the vicinity of the public sanitary facility when he was reportedly pounced upon and stabbed in the neck and chest by an assailant armed with a knife. Then at about 11:17 p.m., while the police were probing the first scene, they were called to Water Square in the town where Corey was also stabbed. Corey was taken to the Falmouth Public General Hospital where he subsequently succumbed to his injuries. The police say they expect to make a charge soon. 50% reduction in JUTC bus fares for Smarter Card users. Beginning April 1, commuters who use a Smarter Card to pay their fares on the state-owned Jamaica Urban Transit Company JUTC buses will benefit from a 50% reduction in fares. Minister of Transport Darrell Vaz made the disclosure in the House of Representatives on Tuesday. He said that a cabinet note has been prepared for the use of a completely cashless system for the proposed reduction in bus fares effective April 1, 2024.
MSET is now preparing a cabinet note for the use of a completely cashless system for the proposed reduction in bus fares effective April 1st, 2024. In essence, commuters who pay their fares using a smart card come April 1st will benefit from the 50% fare reduction. In addition, they will receive an added benefit of 3 free rides, which will apply to both current and new card holders. So we are trying to incentivize them to utilize a cashless system, which is better for everybody because obviously it means that the flow of the loading of the buses can move much quicker. Again, the current fare collection system uses a limited cashless component. However, this system is to be replaced by a comprehensive cashless system which will provide the requisite efficiency and revenue protection to cover the entire service and guard against difficulties posed by cash transactions and delays and pilferage.
Effective January 1, there was a reduction in the regular fare on JUTC buses from $100 to $70, with fare for children moving from $30 to $25 and for pensioners from $40 to $30. As of April 1, 2024, there will be a further lowering of the regular fare from $70 to $50, from $25 to $20 for children, while the fare for pensioners will be reduced from $30 to $25. Some 60,000 JUTC passengers in the Kingston metropolitan region are expected to benefit from the temporary reduction in bus fares. The reductions were announced by Minister of Finance and the Public Service, Dr. Nigel Clark, and form part of measures to curtail the impact of the increase in public passenger vehicle fares on the overall inflation rate. Meanwhile, vast of the current fare collection system, which uses a limited cashless component, will be replaced by a comprehensive cashless scheme. The fully cashless system will provide the requisite efficiency and revenue protection to cover the entire service and guard against the difficulties posed by cash transaction delays and pilferage. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.